Hey, it's Erin. As creators, we're often walking a tightrope between what we would like to post and what we think the audience would like to see. And I think that in this, there can be a disconnection with self. This video is going to be something a little bit different, maybe a little bit rambly. I've got some notes here because I want to talk philosophy with y'all. I want to talk about ways that we can give working out more meaning and in turn give more meaning to our own lives. Now, I think with gym culture the way it is, that, and actually our culture the way it is in general, we're experiencing more shallowness, more superficialness. And this can be troublesome because in our vast, rich history, we have a great number of thinkers, of philosophers who would just sit and really try to wrap their heads around the meaning behind why we do what we do. And this can absolutely apply to working out. So if you feel like you're lacking motivation, if you're lacking determination, if you feel like you can't set objective goals and stick to them, giving your workouts more meaning, putting more heart into it, can effectively help you achieve those goals because it will have you search into the core of yourself and connect you to yourself. Now, giving purpose to life through lifting might sound silly. So I have some notes here because I've been thinking a lot about it, especially with myself and not sure what my future holds with competing. I don't want that to be the driving force of why I hit the gym, why I work out, because I had that drive before I hit the stage and I want to have it for the rest of my life. So this evolution and reconnecting with self is really important. And I mentioned that the world is becoming more shallow and where our attention spans can get shorter. Lifting and working out for yourself is really a way to connect with the rich and endless depth that is within you. It's within all of us. And I think we sometimes forget that. So specifically, let's talk about mind-muscle connection. And in my opinion, it not only, and scientifically, not only allows you to target specific muscles effectively, but it brings you closer to that oneness within yourself. So, a lot of times in modern science has really just split us up. We've got the mind, we've got, I don't know, sometimes some people say we have a soul, who knows, but we've got that, we've got with the body, and every discipline has been separated and pulled apart. But we have to think holistically because we operate holistically. We can't separate mind and body. They are one. And if you believe we have a soul, that is also one within us. And so connecting to that oneness and unifying it once again is going to go a long way towards giving your life meaning through working out. Hopefully this is all making sense. This was just something that I wanted to get out there because I think a lot of times we're setting this goal of losing weight or getting in shape, and this is so nebulous. It is a goal that is not specific. You don't know when you've achieved it, and it's also kind of a self-judgment. You're beating yourself up before you even start. So I want you to think about something that is going to specifically help you in making your life better. So what are the benefits of what you're doing? Are you looking for athletics? Do you want to run a 5K faster? Are you looking for aesthetics? Do you want round shoulder caps? Do you want separated abs? Do you want to change the shape of your legs? So think about specifics and which of these things resonate most with you. So this is going to help push you to the gym because you have this purpose that is driving you, because you can visually clearly see it in your mind, And they say everything on earth was created twice, once up here and once again when you manifest it in real life. So the result of all of this is that what's going on in your inner world is exactly reflected on the outside. And this couldn't be more true than it is with lifting weights, especially if you have a comprehensive long-term plan of improving yourself for yourself. And this inner world, it is reflected in your outer appearance. And you get to wear your work, and the rest of the world sees your work, sees what has been going on up here, and sees that manifestation come to life, which I think is really amazing. And it continues, right? So once you get into this pattern and you're able to take your ideal physique, you're able to take the goals, the purpose that means the most to you, and apply it to the weights, then you're able to visually see it, motivates you, gives you resolve, and you return again and again. And one of the things that gives our life meaning is going from the having mode. So, we're always out there trying to acquire all of these things, when we shift to the being mode of just how we are. Lifting will do that for us. It takes that material aspect out of it, and we're just us. You're just you. And I think that's truly beautiful. And when you switch from the having mode to the being mode, you become more present, you become more mindful. So this is something that I've been thinking a lot about, because I understand that meditation is so beneficial. And, I just have never been able to do traditional meditation. But lifting, as it turns out, in my opinion, is a form of meditation, because it brings you to that level of mindfulness, of concentration that you don't normally get. You feel alive, you feel in the now, because you have to be in the now, especially if you're challenging yourself. You can't be checked out. So next time you go into the gym, do 1 or 2 exercises that really challenge you. Be safe, of course, but do something new, maybe a body weight exercise or a single leg exercise, where you really have to focus on exactly where your foot placement is, exactly where that weight distribution turns out to be, where your leg is in regards to your foot, and balancing, or if it's heavy weights, if you like to do that, you safely do that, where you have to be in that moment. You have to think about all of those muscles firing. And if you have the ability to target just the quads, for example, on a hex bar deadlift, and you're so in that moment that it is a form of meditation. It's a form that brings you to the present, and in turn gives your life tremendous meaning. So I want you to think about, or ask yourself, what you think about as you go through your workouts. Do you challenge yourself? Do you think about getting into that muscle? Do you think about each rep? Do you push it? Do you, what is going through your mind? Just ask yourself that. And by bringing yourself back to the present, again, it is just a great way to increase that level of mindfulness, and in turn give your life meaning. So let me know what you think in the comments below, if this all makes sense or if this is too woo-woo. I think that for me, in the last few years, I've learned a lot, not only about myself, but about where I want to go in life. And it is one thing to will your body to do something, and it's something else to work with your body to do something. And when you work with your body, then you're able to accomplish a lot more, because there's a lot more care. There's a lot more of a long-term approach to it, versus having this short-sighted approach to get to, let's say, a certain level of leanness. And once you get there, then the wheels come off and you rebound, and it's a yo-yo. So having a nice, smooth, level surface to kind of work from, I think can be really important to not only stress levels, but to our longevity and just overall happiness. So again, let me know what you think in the comments below, if you'd like to see similar videos, or if this makes no sense and you want to just talk about workouts. I'm fine with that as well. But thanks for watching, and until next time, train smart, train in the moment, y'all.